Good evening, Fredonia. You're listening to the local lowdown on WCVF 88.9, The Voice, and WDVL 89.5, The Inferno. I'm your co-host and promotions lead, Erin.
Hey, I'm Jordan. We're back. I am also your A&R lead, and I am the executive producer this semester. Really looking forward to it.
And I'm Cebastian, and I'm your brand new production lead. No more Alex. We miss him. But the plumber is gone.
He's gone.
Forever.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Fredonia Radio Systems, in a group effort to promote and showcase the local music scene here in Fredonia, but also Western New York at large. Welcome to the Local Lowdown.
On this episode, we have our first guest of the semester, Neetchy. So how about we start it off by you just introducing yourself and your relationship to music?
Hey, what's up? I'm Neetchy. I'm from Cheektowaga, and I like to piece everything together from nothing. And I like to just do my thing, and I like to have charisma and show some swagger, and just be me, and whatever comes out, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Well, Neetchy, you've amassed a pretty sizable discography. The earliest one, I think, was 2015. Correct me if I'm wrong. What do you feel like you've learned about yourself through releasing all this music and putting it together?
One thing I learned about myself is I was really far ahead of myself with the confidence level. But, I just felt like I was the GOAT the whole time since 2015, and I acted out about it all the time. But you know what? I don't really feel too bad about it because you can't be mad about being confident,
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, in addition to your solo career, you were also a part of the Neetchy band. Could you tell us a bit more about that and how that started?
The Neetchy band started right during COVID. There was this contest called Band Together Buffalo, and we had this song called Places. We still do. And we kind of dabbled around with the idea of putting guitars in our songs, and Places was successful. So I hit up my buddy Jordan, Big Dusty. And he was always like, yo, if Places is ready to play live, I want to play drums on it. So he hit me, I hit him up, and he was like, let's go. We got together. We got the pieces. Mino was in there playing bass. I played the acoustic. And we signed up for this competition. And you had to get a bunch of votes. It was one of those, harass all your friends to vote for your band or whatever. And we did it.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting on, and we played at Ironworks, in front of cameras and this and that. And that was my first time playing with a guitar on the stage. We had always just done electronic, trying to be rappers and stuff, So we were doing that. It was super cool. And that band lasted for about 2 years, and we had so many good times. We just went absolutely berserk on the stage. I mean, there's times I would diving off stuff, shirts off. I let everyone try to know what we were doing.
I saw one of those at Neetchy's.
Yeah, and it was great. Everyone loves Places. It was awesome. All of our friends were there and singing along and putting lighters up at the end. We sold out so much Genesee beer at a lot of the shows. Really great times, really great memories. I'm very grateful for all that. Hopefully we'll get some people back together and we'll jam out at some point.
Gotcha.
We're young,
Yeah.
How do you think that dynamic of not only being with a group, but having a guitar and everything how has that affected you as a solo artist?
I feel way more insecure about just getting up on stage with a microphone now.
Confidence.
Confidence. Yeah.
Gotta bring it back.
But the thing is, my thing with the guitars, I have a beef with the guitars. Great art is made from things that what's the word? Restraint, or the word if you have things in your way, if you have roadblocks, if you have to navigate those things, you make something cool and different. And I just feel there's a million people who can play guitar, but there's not anyone who's getting behind a computer and coming up with ideas like I am. So hopefully, it's fun that I can, when I get with someone who can play an instrument, I can kind of talk to them and say, yo, do this. And then they can, if they can work with me, then it's a match, it's cool.
Yeah.
To try to explain how I'm thinking. There's other ways, there's other languages of music, not just, but that's fine. I can play the guitar a little bit. Enough for the important stuff. You know?
You play guitar on a lot of those songs that you have out with guitar in them, Kentucky Coffee Tree,
exactly,
other songs. Okay, Gotcha.
Yeah, acoustic guitar. The one with Lil B has a guitar in it. It's just
Oh, we're gonna get into that.
And it was during COVID, and I was just in my basement by myself, and I was just like, oh, this is crazy. And then Lil B verse came, but yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, the song "Places" in particular, off your 2020 album, "Love Is for the Birds."
Correct.
I want to hear about how that song came together. It's such a memorable one. I feel like you probably play it pretty often live.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's one of the more popular ones. That song started as a rap song because the way we made our like electronic music was just like sample based, sample.
Okay.
We found the sample, the keys, ding 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 ding. We found that sample and we were like, okay, like we had this thing, and then he was messing around with the guitar. Mine, he's back there. But then like I came in the room, and I was like, been a lot of places. And it was over the key sample. It was just a key sample and a vocal for like 3 years.
Yeah. And what type of music was like the sample taken from? Curious.
It was like a folk music. It was like
Okay.
a folk piano.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of stretched it a little bit. And then the thing is now with the live recording that's online, it has that sample, and we try to redo it with the band. And we just can't get the same vibe because that key recording, we're not using that. So going for, like, I want to redo it and make it really, really good and commercial. But I want to interpret those keys into the, like, if we go to the studio, I want to be like, this is what the song's based around, is this sample, because that is where the vibes come from, that sample.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where that sample came from.
Right.
I mean, I do, but good magicians don't tell you where it got them. But, yeah, very cool. And then we bought the drums on Fiverr for $5. I had some guy, I paid him $5, and he sent me a drum track. That's the one you hear.
Okay.
Song's not mastered either, so it's quiet, but everyone loves it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was really like your first foray into that country rock style that you started doing. And it just grew from there and became Neetchy Band and all the memories that encompass that.
Oh, so much fun. I would recommend starting a band. Just go nuts. Don't even worry about it. Just go freaking nuts.
Yeah. Do you miss it at all?
Yes, I do. I miss the guys. It's good times.
Yeah.
But you got to, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. And what is it like to come back to doing your solo stuff now? Does it feel kind of freeing in a way, or?
Yes, I feel like I can just do whatever I want. And then if there's a show, I don't have to be like, yo, to 6 people, like, hey, you guys free for this show?
Yeah, it's a lot to put together.
I can just kind of sign up.
Like for this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right.
for this, I can be like, oh, yeah, it's me, It's just
Yeah.
me, so.
I remember we did try to get the Neetchy Band on here at some point.
Oh,
right?
dude, we got to, there's so much history and all that. And it's so crazy how the Neetchy Band and stuff like that, there's pieces that float around, and how members of bands have been in other bands.
Right.
It's incredible
Yeah.
what I've been able to see being who I am, like, as a musician. Like, I'm not really even like a punk rock musician or nothing. And I just met all these punk rock musicians just with this one project, what I
Right,
mean?
like Christian and Jordan are doing Jewel Tone now.
Yeah, like
Check
that.
it out. That stuff is
That's
awesome.
that's Neetchy Band right there. Like two
two
or three is
members,
Neetchy Band.
yeah.
Like, very cool. So however that worked out, I'm glad that worked out. I actually, they won't like we said, but I recorded the Jewel Tone demo, and we kind of butt heads a little bit on how the Jewel Tone demo sounded. But I thought, for a demo, I thought it was a good piece. And then he had that demo to go and get it really polished. They did a good job on that album.
So you started doing
back
recording.
when the Neetchy Band was together, Jewel Tone came in, and I recorded the demos in the Music Mall.
Oh, wow, cool.
And I don't know if they whatever, I did that. It was cool. I thought it was dope. So if they do anything, it's fun. They got, it's reps, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
So you definitely seem to encapsulate like an element of both like seriousness and humor. Like not only just in your songs, like you'll talk about really serious things and then you'll say something that's like really funny, but you also like that carries through into like sort of your persona in general and like on your social media, all of your memes and your TikToks.
Neetchy to go.
How do you kind of like approach that, or is that something that you don't really have to like think about balancing?
I've been thinking about this a while. I've just been thinking, no offense, but like most people, I just don't want to be boring, Like I just like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to it's so much fun to like do something stupid and post it on Instagram. And then people like it. It's just so funny. And then people who don't like it, they see it. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. It's just something fun. And my whole thing with Instagram is that I'm pretty sure I got some time left here on this earth, but I just know that when I die, all you gotta do is just download all my Instagram photos and just play them on like a TV at my funeral, and you can see all these crazy times. Because they're crazy on there. And there's some that I don't post. I should post even crazier. But it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Memories, man. Memories, you know?
Yeah.
It's all there, digitized.
It is interesting how, like, exactly what you're saying, all of our memories are online and everyone else can see them. I feel like it puts a totally new spin on nostalgia, you know?
Yeah, and like, even like if you post a meme, you say, oh, that's just a stupid meme from like 5 years ago. But it's like, you can read that meme and be like, yo, you can kind of remember how you were feeling in that moment, like why you posted that meme.
Mm-hmm.
Like you post like I don't know, like I had just been going through a breakup and I post some stupid stuff about like my phone's dry or something. And you remember like, whoa, like that's how that was. Like maybe a crazy example, but yeah, you kind of remember how you're feeling. Like it's weird. Like, and we're all learning this. This is all brand new to everybody. Like no one knows. They used to tell us in high school, like watch what you post online. I think that's absolutely stupid. I don't think people really care. If people care about what you post online and they'll like try to get you in trouble for it, like you're in the wrong place. You need to go find some new friends, like get a different job where they don't care or they support you being yourself. Because if you're not like hurting anybody or you're not offending anybody, like they're just trying to be out to get you. You should post whatever you want online. It's real estate. You're better off posting online and getting clout online than you are buying like a mortgage or something like with a bank. You know, like seriously, I'm so serious. Like, don't pay a mortgage. Just make a music video for $500 for 12 months and build a YouTube with a beautiful video for 12 months. $500, you're paying 33% of what the mortgage would have been. Now you got 12 months of YouTube video art. I'm serious. There's so many better things you can do than, don't let them just, do you.
Well, speaking of doing you, your album Songs For and About You might be my favorite one by you. Jerry 2 is really good too. I don't know. They're probably neck and neck. But that one definitely stuck out to me when I first started listening to your music, and it was also because in your Spotify bio it was like my song or my album Songs For and About You is really underrated. You got to check it out. So what was the inspiration for that, and how did that album come together in
that
general?
was made during, was that 2020 that came out? That was like during COVID, I remember, or it was at the end of COVID. But it had a lot of like just emotions as being alone and stuff in the basement and trying to make something that wasn't like totally like trap rappy or
Yeah,
like
that
trying
one's
to go
a little
that,
bit more singing.
It's more singer-songwriter, see what I can do. And it just really depends how I'm feeling, because like that's kind of how I feel after Jerry 2. Like I feel like maybe like I want to go that direction again, but I want to like show that like the stuff I learned mixing Jerry 2, I want to take that over to another Songs For and About You album and maybe like really make it a lot cooler and sound better sonically and this and that. But
okay, do you see that being as maybe another series for you? Like, would you do a Songs For and About You too?
That'd be cool. That would be
Possibly.
Cool. Yeah. I right now there's like buzz in my ear that I got to make Jerry 3 with an E. The E would be a 3. So like I can make that, but like I don't know yet. I got some people in my ear like telling me like they want me to make Jerry 3. They need Jerry 3. Like important people are like, I need Jerry 3. And I don't know, but I never count on those important people because like it's usually very wishy-washy. But they're telling me to make Jerry 3. There's rumors. But
I gotcha. Yeah, well, what you were talking about with just the themes of loneliness in that album, I think there's also just a lot of themes of finding yourself and your music in general and the confidence you were talking about. Would you say those are true?
Yeah, well, I'm an only child, so I don't really ever have anyone to talk to except for like my parents and stuff. But like if you're getting deep and mushy and stuff, I love doing it in the songs, like writing in the songs and like, I don't know if it's that.
Yeah, I think there's a real perseverance in a lot of your music.
Well, I don't quit.
Yeah.
I don't quit. I just keep going.
Is there like a particular moment that you kind of like realized that?
That I don't quit?
No, that like music is kind of your way of like talking to someone.
That's very kind of you to say that. Yeah, it is, because like how else am I supposed to really, like I do accounting. I'm an accountant. And like it's fun talking to people there because we're just like, yeah, we're having a coffee, but like, like who am I? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Music's a great way to do it. It's a great way. I feel like a lot of people are like, Ed, like shut up on Twitter and say it in a song. Like make a hard song, do it in a song. So that's kind of how I feel. Like I guess I don't have anyone to speak with, so I write it in a song. And it makes for good, what else am I supposed to, that's really what I do. I just sit in my basement during COVID.
Yeah.
Just, there's not like too many experiences to draw off of.
Right.
It's all just, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's really nice of you to say that I speak into my music like that. I like that.
Yeah. Well, one other thing I wanted to talk about on that album before we move on to some of the newer stuff is the feature. Lil B, you're wearing the shirt right now. Got to hear how that came together.
Oh, Lil B is so cool. Dude, that guy is a pro. I sent him the song.
How quick did you get it back to you?
Like, you can text him. Like, he's got a phone number. And you can just be like, yo, what's good? And
I've heard about that.
And yeah, like, it's very cool that he does that because it used to be very rare to get it. It still is rare to get it, but like, it was just cool. But yeah, he was quick. We actually sent the beat was off time somehow. I sent it the wrong way with something. And he did the verse like he did it like on time, but the beat was messed up. And we just dragged the beat and it was on time. He's like such a pro. It's cool.
Solid. Yeah.
But yeah, I got the Lil B merch on, Why I Hate.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say, damn, man, you were always hating. No, I'm just trying to get people to be more real and trying to get people to push because we're, they preach community, but like, I don't know, we got to push harder. You got to do some stuff, Got to be like, you see me on Instagram getting in a comment, you think I'm trolling or something. Nah, like, get in my comment, troll me. Like, let's get the algorithm going. Like, stop being so stupid. Like, but anyways, it's just Instagram. We're just having a good time. It's a big party.
Yeah. Was Lil B one of your early influences?
Yeah.
Is he someone you've been listening to forever?
Lil B in Rochester. I'm online with you on YouTube, and that show is in Rochester. You can type in Lil B 2014, and there's a part in the video where me and Lil B are like dapping up, and I have a picture of me and him, and it's in the studio of us. It's very cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, love
That's
that.
cool. But he was way ahead of our time. Like he's making music. He's been made music. Making so much music, still making music. I was listening to Grove Street Party this morning with Lil B. He's like, oh my God.
Is he on the remix or the original
Yeah, he's like
song?
Lil Wayne. He's like, I'm in the club. What's up? Oh my gosh. I was pulling to work and I had that on. It's so good. Lil B. He's like, I can't believe people in New Orleans with money are messing with me. Oh my God, dude. Like,
Wait, did you say Lil Wayne? So is Lil Wayne and Lil
it's
B
on like
the
Sorry
remix?
for the Wait 2. I think it's Sorry for the Wait 2.
Okay.
Forgive me, any Lil Wayne aficionados, but it's like Sorry for the Wait 2.
Because first you said Grove Street Party, right? And that's
yeah,
Waka Valley.
it's a Grove Street Party remix, and
Okay.
it's Lil Wayne and they got Lil B on the remix.
Now it's all adding up now. I was like, there's no way Lil Wayne and Lil B hopped on the Waka Flocka remix and I haven't heard it.
No, it's there, dude. You hear it.
That's
We'll listen to it tonight. We're going out tonight, right? We're in college, right?
Right, yeah.
What's today?
We're all
Wednesday.
going
Let's
out.
go. Let's go, man. It's on me. On me. It's all on me. We're going out. I'll read up the spots here in the paper where we're going to go. No, I'm kidding.
So you have released both Jerry and Jerry 2 in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what was sort of like the seedling concept of for Jerry and that carried into Jerry 2, sort of that ties those two together different from your other releases?
That was just, I wanted to just make like a partying album. Jerry's like the partying side, I guess, the partying alter ego. I don't really remember why Jerry came. My buddies called me Jerry. We had this thing called The Union. It's a Snapchat group. There's like 85 of us plus. There's 83 guys and 2 women in the group. But it's like really clutch because like it's always friends of friends. Like, so if someone's like in the Union and they say, hey, we're having a get together, you can show up at this place and say, hey, I'm so-and-so from the Union. And like everyone's like, oh yeah, cool. So we have that. And they used to call me in there. My nickname was Jerry the Hornet.
Jerry the Hornet.
The Hornet, like a bee. And then, yeah, that's where that came from. So that's where Jerry, and then I was like, okay. And Jerry's, oh my God, Jerry's, I don't know, maybe I have fun. It's Jerry. It's good stuff. But yeah, that's what the vibe is. Like, I wouldn't make a songs for About You under Jerry alias. I'd be more like Neetchy, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even know. The names don't really even matter. I don't know, like, say a project was to take off, like, would I even go under these aliases? Is there powers that be that say, I rock with your music, I want to put you on, but you can't have this Spotify page anymore. We're going to make you a new thing. You're going to be this. Like, I don't know how this is going to, like, where am I going with this? I don't know. I got all this different stuff. Like, I don't know how this works. I don't know where you put the money in the slot. I don't know if I'm just going to be making music for, like, 150 people for the rest of my life, or if maybe 1 second I'll get a chance to do more. I don't know how it works. I've never seen it happen.
Yeah.
So, and people that I go on Spotify and I see them and they have like 50,000 monthly listeners, you'll always be like, yo, like, you want to ask, like, how did that, like, what did that happen overnight? And like, they don't ever tell you. So like, my thing from that is like, it must be really hard because you don't want it. You get that and you don't want to tell anybody. I don't know, or maybe I'm just crazy, but.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting. And I get what you're saying with, like, a lot of your stuff sounds really different. So maybe you feel like you're some sort of, like, disparate artist with all these different sounds. But to me, as a listener, I mean, that's always been a plus for a lot of things I listen to. And I think that a lot of your stuff, it brings it together either way. Like Songs For and About You, that doesn't, like, I know you said it's kind of like a singer-songwriter album, but when I listen to that album, I pick up on the rap stuff that you were doing earlier in your career. And when I listen to Jerry and the newer stuff, I feel like that still has, like, that emotion that you'll find on some of that singer-songwriter stuff. Yeah. So I feel like it all comes together in a way that remains marketable.
You know, most commercial stuff is usually, like, toned in, like, but, like, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I do want to do that. I would do that, but I don't know. I think I have something here. I'm going to keep pushing forward at it, pushing towards something.
Yeah.
And I think it seems like it comes off even, like, more authentic that you, like, try different things and you don't do the same thing over and over again. I think that's when things come off, like, a little bit too, like, calculated when it's, like, every album sounds the same. You're just sticking with something that works. Like, it's, like, seems very genuine that you're trying new things. And it also feels, like, more important to be a listener because you're like, I don't know what the next album is going to be, what the next project is going to be.
Yeah, no, I feel that way. I have, like,
it's a great way to put it.
That's right. That's where a lot of times I butt heads with people is because, like, with other artists that I'm working with is because, like, they're kind of doing that. Like, they're kind of like, okay, we're in this lane and we're making this type of music. And I'm like, yo, I am just going to make whatever I want.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that just usually doesn't work out. They say a real connect, like they say telling the truth will never ruin a real connection. So, you know, I've told the truth a lot. And, you know, some people stay, like this guy here, Mino, he's still sitting here with me. Because, I mean, me and Mino we've gotten into it musically. Oh, my god.
Definitely got to get Mino on camera at some point if he's up for it.
But, yeah, but, like, you know, I agree with that. I read that on a meme, by the way. It's like Third World Elite or something they call themselves. They're very weird. But it was like, telling the truth never ruins a real connection. I'm like, that is crazy.
Yeah.
How did you put together the album cover for Jerry 2?
Oh, in my
shirtless again?
In my basement. Well, yeah, I've been running marathons and stuff, and I quit drinking for
I saw that,
for like 8 months. So I was like, I got to do it with no shirt while I got the chance. I have a white screen, like a projector screen in my basement that never gets used. Like, it was for film or whatever. And I was like, I need to make an album cover. And I did not know what to do. And I pulled this thing down and I put some lights like this and I just took pictures of myself on a self-timer.
Yeah.
And then I went in Photoshop and just put them in there with the pink background. And I was like, the whole time I was doing it, I was like, this is coming out pretty cool. I was like, this is pretty cool. And I didn't have to like pay anyone to do it. I have the camera. I like to do that, but like it's hard to get people to come and do stuff with you.
Right.
Like until you get money. I'll tell you what, one thing I noticed is that people will not even rock with you at all, but I'll tell you what, as soon as you DM them and say, I'm going to do a video with them and I got 500 racks for you, all of a sudden, oh, here come the likes. Oh, I'm rocking with you. As soon as the money comes, but before the money, all right. Anyways, go next.
One other thing I noticed about the album cover, it's pink. And I noticed you're wearing a pink shirt today, too. And before I got here, I was thinking, like, what color would Neetchy's music be if it had to be one color? And I was thinking pink. And I'm not sure if it was from an early album cover that I saw, Cotton Candy Skies, with some Pink stuff too.
Some Pink, yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I like Pink.
Yeah.
I like Pink. I would agree with that.
I had to incorporate some Pink.
We all wore pink.
Yep. Somehow, some way.
Yeah, it's Pink, you know. I like pigs.
Got any experience with pigs? Where'd that come from?
I don't know, just pink. Pigs are pink, you know. But pigs, no, not really, no.
No. Well, I mean, if you're doing some country stuff, you gotta get a pig music video together.
When we never did Places all the way yet. Like, it's not done yet, but like we had some offers like, you can come on the farm, like I'll pull you around on the hay bales or whatever on the tractor, and like you can play it. Like a lot of people offered me that.
Getting the farm offers, that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it hasn't been done right. We gotta do it right. We haven't done it right. We gotta
I'm
get
ready
in,
for
clean it up. It's a project.
Get
that
the band back together.
I want to do it.
Hey guys, Cebastian here. We forgot to do a transition, but it's time for Neetchy's set. Hope you enjoy.
Here's the button. Oh, here it is. Don't know if you're thinking about. Don't know if you're thinking about me. Yeah. Don't know if you're thinking about me. Energy. I need someone to match my energy. I need someone who will improve with me. I need someone who will come through for me. Think you're the one. 'Cause girl, you're hotter than the sun. I wanna know what you've been through before. The way you put it on me. The way you put it on me. The way you put it on me. You make me wanna believe. You make me feel I can see. You make me feel like I can breathe again. The way you put it on me. The way you put it on me. You're the first one to call, ask if I'm alright. Roll the windows down and light it up. We're smoking all night. I know I'll never fall with you, but baby girl, I wanna ball with you. Don't know if you're thinking about me, yeah. What do you guys think? Fredonia, SUNY Fredonia. It's late night, I'm not home. We're in different time zones. You ask where I'm going. I arrive at a place where they can't see my face. Makes me feel like I'm floating. The way you put it on me. The way you put it on me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The way you put it on me. The way you put it on me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't know if you're thinking about the way you put it on me. You make me wanna believe. You make me feel I can see. You make me feel like I can breathe again. The way you put it on me. The way you put it on me. You're the first one to call, ask if I'm alright. Roll the windows down and light it up. We smoking all night. I know I wanna fall with you. And baby girl, yeah, I'm a ball with you. Oh, you guys are so much fun. You guys are so nice. Thank you for having me. This one's called On the Way Up. You already know. They don't know you now. They don't love you now. They don't love you now. They don't know 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 you now. I got pressure on me. Got pressure on me. I gotta run it up. I want diamonds to rain on me. I gotta add them up. I got fake people all around me. I gotta cut them out. I gotta cut them out on the way up. I gotta cut out all these haters. I gotta go and get this paper. You know I got me. I know I got me. I know I got me. I'm on the way up. I gotta cut out all these haters. I gotta run up on this paper. I know I got me. I know I got me. I know I got me. There's some good things that happen you wanna repeat. and some things on your mind that you wanna delete. Smoke some your friends and you might find some peace. I'm on the way up. I gotta cut out all these haters. I gotta go up all this paper, baby. You know I got me. You know I got me. You know I got me. I'm on the way up. I gotta cut out all these haters. I gotta run up all this paper. You know I got me. You know I got me. They don't love you now. They don't love you now. They don't know 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 you now. What's up? I'm Neetchy. I'm at the local lowdown. I'm so lucky I'm here because I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, but I don't live for those. I live for the future. We're just having fun. Those are gonna be crazy. I'm still hungry. I just threw my check. I'm fine dining, no rewinding. Some bad timing put me on the spot, and I know attention to detail was lacking. I wanted to get away. I blinked my eyes and I was packing. I got me, only me on my side. I ride till the sun sets down in the sky, and the days go by. Yeah, the days go by. I just wanna get it steady with you, maybe have a bevy with you. Post on IG, show 'em that this shit official. I wanna kick it with you. I wanna kick it with you. Born to a good fam, you could say that it was good luck. Went from rich to broken, now she out here taking the bus. Still got like no bands, no one's really thinking of us. I got like no plans for college, yeah, but I'm probably gonna bust. I just sit back and waiting on that someone to trust. Pay for a college degree, that's a pain in the butt. Major philosophy and sociology. Can't get a job, now she working anthropology. Crumbled up from all the pressure, had to spend some time in Paris. It left you broke, you had to move in with your parents. Hard payment take you nowhere, but you're still there. You're getting old, give it a minute, you'll have no hair. The weekend with your girlfriends, gonna have a drinky. Had to step outside cause you had to hit the blinky. You drinking so much beer, now you looking like a Twinkie. Got so much money, had to ice out my pinky. I got me, only me on my side. I ride till the sun sets down in the sky, and the days go by. Yeah, the days go by. I just wanna get it steady with you, maybe have a bevy with you. Post on IG, show 'em that this shit official. I wanna kick it with you. I wanna kick it with you. I got everybody watching like a TV. I'm so clean, I make it look so easy. I was chained to the drink and yelling, free me. I look fine, but on the inside I was screaming. No one's gonna hold you down besides yourself. I can only trust myself and not nobody else. I had to put my shit on freeze just to pay a lease. I had to press it on these keys just to feel at ease. I feel the pressure just to prove them wrong. Whack rappers move them out, get them to you all. They surprised the way that we ball ahead of you. They want me probably instead of you. I do me, they never question what a legend do. I got me, only me on my side. I ride till the sun sets down in the sky, and the days go by. Yeah, the days go by. I just wanna get it steady with you, maybe have a bevy with you. Post on IG, show 'em that this shit official. I wanna kick it with you. Yeah, I wanna kick it with you. I wanna kick it with you. Getting bread, you sitting still and being a ain't gonna pay the bills. I swear they all working against me. They trying to help, but they just empty. I feel the pressure, it's so heavy, I'm amnesia. Yeah, I'm off the Hennessy. I love you and I need you. Here I made a feature. Seatbelts in the backseat, cause that love has hit me. It's getting like you're gonna creatures, music shaking like a seizure. It's sicker than a hospital. I'm on vacation, yeah, it's tropical. I see you hanging, I can't ride with you. I'm digging down into the ground. The trenches only place I operate. They tryna pat me down to heaven's gate, but they can't find shit on me. I'm getting money, Henny in my pee. You gotta trust what you want, even if you walk. Cause I know that the lame ones will always say you're wrong. I just ran out Macy's, these diamonds dancing on me. My girl really hot, she like 1,000 degrees. And I just wanna set it up. I wanna set it right off. I wanna run it up. I wanna it up. I wanna be like bust down, bust down, bust down. I'm sick of all these broke dudes up in the town. And I
If I don't get it, then who else? I'm getting bread, you saying still. And being a ain't gon' pay the bills, I swear they all working against me. They try to help, but they just empty. I feel the pressure, it's so heavy. If I don't get it, then who else? I'm getting bread, you saying still. And being a ain't gon' pay the bills, I swear they all working against me. They try to help, but they just empty. I feel the pressure, it's so heavy. I'm amnesia. Yeah, I'm off that Hennessy. I love you and I need you. Dude, I made a feature. Seatbelts in the backseat. Cause that love is hit me.
This one's called Corolla.
It's getting late, we're gonna crease it. I took the long way to get nowhere. When I'm back in this. You can't trust nobody, they don't wanna see you win. I got the ball and it's game 6 and they wanna see me miss. I got a big hole in my heart. I know I must be missing something, can't stop once I start. That shit helps me feel something, my head's in the dark. I'm driving myself crazy, the pain comes with heart. I'm crying like a baby. I'm still in the Corolla going skirt, skirt. Gotta get it out the mud, out the dirt, dirt. I need more money, need more cheese. A girl who look good in some tight jeans. They really, really, really ain't feeling me yet. But when they do, I take a really big check. I was born in 95, 97's when I step. Nothing gets up in my way, cause I'm flying in a jet. There's nothing that I see in you that I think is original. You see it in my face, you can tell I ain't feeling you. Cause I be on my own.
I'm on my out here feeling all alone.
Rolling with my friends and we outside of the bar and they won't let my boy in cause the shorts is too cool. What we gonna do? Cause we out here with the crew. Let's just pull up at the pool.
Yeah, my friend don't swim. What the is wrong with him?
We get hit up in the chin. I don't do it for the fame. White people be sneezing up on the plane. Honey on the plane saying God bless you. Why your girl text me but don't text you? Why you worry what I do? Your heart hurts a big boo-boo. These other rappers just doo-doo. I got a big hole in my heart. I know I must be missing something. Can't stop once I start. That shit helps me feel something. My head's in the dark. I'm driving myself crazy. The pain comes with art. I'm crying like a baby. I'm still in a Corolla going skirt, skirt. Gotta get it out the mud, out the dirt, dirt. I need more money, need more cheese. A girl who look good in some tight jeans. They really, really, really ain't feeling me yet. But when they do, I take a really big check. I was born in 95, 97's when I step. Nothing gets up in my way cause I'm flying in a jet. You not cool, we gon' throw a screwdriver at you. Yeah, I'm talking about the drink. Like Elon, you gon' let that sink in. Can't let the lame shit win. I'll be in the Pizza Hut. I know it's closed for like 5 years, but I had about 9 beers. Smoking on this weed with your girl and we washing chairs. I'm in Cleveland, balling with the Cavaliers. It's me at the track, betting on the ponies. I could be rich and I'ma still eat bologna. Play your girl like a PlayStation, no Sony. They say they know me, but they not homies. Your whole album is misses. Locally, I've been burning bridges. It's hard being real. I got a big hole in my heart. I know I must be missing something. Can't stop once I start. That shit helps me feel something. My head's
Man, they're really wild at Fredonia. It's
I'm
about
driving myself crazy.
they're trying to get into this thing right now. They're banging on the door. They heard Neetchy's on campus.
Gotta get it
Heard
out the
he's on
mud, out the
campus.
dirt, dirt. I need more money, need more cheese. A girl who
Shout
look
'em out,
good in some
Fredonia.
tight
Shout 'em
jeans.
out.
They really, really,
I got
really
the
ain't
leader.
feeling
Shout
me
'em out.
yet. But when
Fredonia,
they do, I take a
Sweet
really
Fredonia.
big check. I was born in 95, 97
go,
when I
baby.
step. Nothing gets up in my way
Let's
cause I'm
rock.
flying in a jet.
Let's rock. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep moving forward.
Woo! Well, thank you so much for that set, Neetchy. I really appreciate you coming down, hitting us up with the Jerry 2 performance.
Yeah, I'm
A
at,
lot of great songs on
I'm
that
at
album.
20,000 steps now on here.
Yeah, it's always interesting. It's like, who's going to bring the most energy while sitting down? And I feel like you brought a lot of energy. I feel like Kemi brought a lot of energy sitting down.
Yeah.
It's tough as the solo performer with just the instrumentals, but you did it really well.
Yeah, I just want people to maybe hear that and say, oh, now I'm going to go check it out. So
C4W2, they did really good too. Everyone's
I
done
saw
good.
that. I saw that. I listened to that work. Very good.
Well, one thing I wanted to ask you about in terms of performance, there was one performance you did at Mohawk Place back in 2021. You played on the Super American release show. How did that come together?
Mr. Matt from Super American just sent me a DM and was like, oh, you want to do this? And I was like, what? No way. I was so hyped, man. I actually ran out of the office at work. I was so pumped.
Yeah.
I thought that was it for the Neetchy band. I was like, we got it now. It was so amazing.
Have you ever talked to him before? Or he just hit you up?
I've known Matt for a while, man. Like,
Okay.
remember the album he had the rollerblades on the front of it? I was in the red van and they were pulling this dude on rollerblades. It was like probably 2014, 2015. But yeah, they're from like Maryvale or Depew or something. I think, I don't know, it's Cheektowaga, so they rock. But yeah, they have a green room at Mohawk Place. I got to see that. I almost took a shower there. There was Casamigos. Super American did a great job hosting it. It was very cool. They put on for Buff. It was cool. I hope we get another chance at that. It's very neat.
Yeah, awesome.
The whole time they were like, make sure you behave, make sure you behave, make sure you behave. And, you know.
Did you behave?
Yeah,
That's good.
unfortunately.
Would you have behaved?
Yeah.
If they didn't tell you.
Yeah,
Okay, that's good. Good to hear.
All right, well, we're recording this pretty late on a Thursday night. Tomorrow is Friday, so I was just wanted to ask you what your typical Friday routine is.
I'm
Right.
interested in this.
Friday morning, I wake up, and first thing I do, I put on, like, you know how they got Release Radar or whatever? What is it? Discover Weekly or whatever? I put that on, and it's usually very good. And then I go to McDonald's. I get $1.79 iced coffee from McDonald's. That's my routine on Friday. I like Tim Hortons, but Tim Hortons will run you about $3.80 on that same size. So I like the $1.79 iced coffee. And I love when I have points on the app, too. Because then you don't even there's no cash. It's a no cash transaction. They're just like, all right, pull ahead.
Making it easy for you.
Yeah, they're like, go to 2. They know your name, too. They're like, hey, Jerry. Well, not Jerry, but
Hey, Neetchy.
yeah. Needs pull up, too. You got points.
Right, anyone out there
That's the
who's
whole
watching,
routine. just the coffee in the morning. Sorry to cut you off, Erin. I was just expecting more.
Look, after that, I'm done. After that, that's enough. That's all you need. And I go to work, and I'm all crazy.
I'll try that tomorrow.
Worth
Yeah,
a shot.
Friday. Yeah, $1.79. I drink it black. I don't like sugar in it or nothing. Like, if you put sugar in your coffee, that's like 3 more beers you could have had. Like, you know what I mean? Calorie-wise. Like,
So Neetchy,
Introducing
I got a question.
our latest, greatest tech
that-
lead,
okay.
Cebastian Spizak.
A little backstory. So Alex used to do. I used to love to ask about merch.
Yeah.
So it's a big responsibility to come up with something else.
Merch Gremlin.
Merch gremlin.
That's who he was.
We do have
He
these
was
crazy
the merch
Neetchy
gremlin.
Band t-shirts online. They're crazy.
Maybe I should just do both. I'll just be like merch and then my question. But as a fellow only child,
Yeah.
I was curious. We got a lot of free time on our hands.
Yeah, a lot of time in your mind.
I
man.
was
you gotta
wondering-
get out of your brain, man. You got to figure out how to get out of your brain.
Exactly.
Dude. It's
And
hard
you,
to do it.
You do that through, at least I do, through the internet. And I was wondering, what's your favorite video on the internet? Like, what's your just like favorite thing?
Oh my gosh. That's a hard question. Can I have a second? Can I go through my phone and
Yeah,
look at the? Oh my gosh. Oh man, you guys are putting me on the spot. My heart.
I feel like you're asking the perfect person.
I wish you would have
though.
gave me time to prepare for that, like a week, and I would have came to you with my
That's the
absolute
best, though.
favorite. Oh man. Well, okay, let me get the brain going. I love beekeeping stuff. Like I love to watch stuff about beekeeping. If you ever type in like beekeeper,
Okay.
there's these crazy people that are like getting called in for a beehive. Guy goes in, climbs the ladder, grabs the bees. Awesome. Yo, I'm frozen. You guys got me frozen.
That's pretty darn good right there. I did not.
Maybe we can
expect
edit.
that.
We might edit some beekeeping
Some
in at this
beekeeping
point.
in. Oh my God.
Yeah, beekeeping.
Beekeeping
My
here.
phone's right there.
So when we come into a colony like this, the first thing we want to look at is where the majority of the nest is.
What did I watch today? Oh, my favorite thing right now. It's not a video, but this is like my favorite thing right now. Is Miles. You know the rapper Miles. And he's
Oh,
like,
I saw you post
like,
about him
"Hey."
the other day.
He's like, He's like, I just stole $20 from my grandma, and I just came up on $20. I love Miles, man. Listen to Pirates on a Boat 2 by Miles. Pirates on a boat, boat full of pirates. Put your boats in the ocean for this one. I love that. Miles is right now my favorite thing. We listen to it at work.
Maybe we can
Miles.
get a collab going.
Oh man, I love the internet. What else? We used to just type in crazy SH on YouTube and just like watch stuff. Oh, my favorite thing on the internet is the Neetchy show. The Neetchy show. It's on YouTube.
Gotta
That's a
check
big
that
plug.
out.
That's my favorite on the internet too.
When did you do those? What year?
Like 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
Early Neetchy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what else?
Meinl still producing all the tracks, Neetchy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, that is such a cool question, man. I'm gonna get back to you on that.
Well, send us an email. Maybe we can do a link
There's just so
to
much.
it in
My
the
head
video.
is like exploding from that.
Yeah, just send it to us and we'll try to link it in the video or something.
All right.
We can get it going.
All right, takes us to the final question, which is just like, what's next on the horizon? Before we started the interview, we talked a bit about Jerry 3, but who knows?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to Pittsburgh with the Union. There's going to be 85 of us just in Pittsburgh wiling out. See you at the Tequila Cowboy this weekend. I'm turning 28. Let's go. But anyways, next up, I don't know what's next, but it's going to be on TikTok. I'm going to go crazy on TikTok. If I don't have 1,000 posts on TikTok by the time by like January of 24, check me. I'm going to make 3 a day. All right. But Jerry 3 with the 3 is the E. Yeah.
Similar sound? Still the rap sound, you think?
I don't know. There's a couple new ones that are like that, yeah.
Yeah. You think we'll get Transforming on there?
Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, Transforming is coming out in September of 23. I'm going to drop a 2-piece. I'm going to drop Transforming and one other song. It's going to be like a little double side thing. So that'd be cool. Hopefully that one gets some traction.
What's the other song sound like?
There's 3 songs that I don't know which one I'm going to do yet.
Okay.
They're not done yet.
Gotcha.
There's like beats, and there's one that's like pretty cool. It's how does it? I don't even remember how it goes, but it's like there's so much I can't even remember the words, dude. It's a sample from I got this synth and there was this vocal sample, and I used it for a hook, so it's very cool.
Gotcha. And do you have any shows coming up or anything?
September 9th at Stamps we're playing, and then September 16th at the Days Park Inn on Allen at the Hootenanny. It's going to be one of those
another Hootenanny?
Yeah. So they invited me to do that. I like that they're always checking in on me. They're nice. They're very nice to me.
Awesome. I went to the last Hootenanny for a little bit.
It's awesome, yeah.
Caught Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah. He's always sneaking around. But yeah, that's going to be cool. But yeah, September 9th, September 16th, and then just TikTok. Follow me on TikTok, because I'm going to make some stupid TikToks.
Plug the account.
Neetchy the GOAT.
All right.
At Neetchy the GOAT.
All right.
All right. Well, that concludes another episode of The Local Lowdown. Thank you so much, Neetchy, for coming on the show. It's been a blast.
Yeah. And I just want to do a quick thank you to Erin and Cebastian for joining this journey with me. It's going to be a fun year. I'm really happy that this is the team that's continuing forward the legacy of this show with me. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jordan.
And thank you,
Very
Neetchy,
kind.
for being our first episode of the semester. It's going to be a good semester, and this was a great episode. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you for tuning in to the Local Lowdown on 88.9 WCVF The Voice and 89.5 WDVL The Inferno. We will be back next week with some more buff local music. Same time,
Same place.
Bye.